Hey, Tampines is not oversupplied with private condo meh?
Hi, welcome to the first episode of $1 Million Move. I'm Madison.
I'm Michelle. Hey, so Treasure at Tampines already have like total of 2,000 over unit. And then we still haven't factored in the other condo along Tampines Avenue 10. So now we have this PARKTOWN for 1193 units.
Seems quite a lot, huh? Yeah, indeed. Tampines seems to be in an oversupply of private homes in the recent years. But do you know Treasure at Tampines has a total of 480 profitable transactions of resale and subsale. So that's about 22% of the total units in Treasure. And if Tampines was in an oversupply, I doubt Treasure will achieve such results.
Hey, but Treasure at Tampines that time was sold at such a cheap price.
Yeah, everything is cheap on hindsight, right? But back then, at an average PSF of $1,336, Treasure at Tampines only sold 270 units out of 2,203 units. That's 12% of the total units, you know. So for first day launch, the result is quite terrible.
Yeah, quite bad.
Yes, quite bad. Because a lot of buyers back then also were quite doubtful of that pricing in Tampines itself.
Yeah, I still remember my client was so reluctant to, like, they gotten a very good queue, but they just think, hey, is it the right time to enter? So they always have the doubt on, whether it's the right time to enter.
Yeah. And maybe I can share with you some interesting facts here.
Okay, sure.
Do you know that Tampines Estate has one of the highest population in Singapore? With a residence of over 284K, the private condos to population is only at 12%.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's 34K units, right? And now comparatively, its neighbor, Pasir Ris, has a population of 140K. Its private condo to population is at 27%.
Wow.
Now, Bedok in the nearby vicinity too, while it has a population very similar to Tampines, has a private condo to population at 22%. Now, much less to say, Bukit Timah, an area that's majorly consists of private condos and landed, its private condo to population is at 50%.
Wow. Whoa.
So now let's talk about why PARKTOWN, right? Using our snowflake analysis, we'll break down the project into location and amenities, layout, quality and facilities, pricing, and exit strategy.
PARKTOWN Residence is a 6-in-1 integrated development located at Tampines North, comprising of 1193 units, TOP 30th June 2030. Estimated to launching soon. If you are interested to know more, remember to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification bell so that you won't miss out the new upload. So first, location and amenities. So that day we already visit the show flat, right? Must buy?
Yeah, must buy.
Can buy?
Can buy.
Yeah. PARKTOWN is a mixed development, right?
Yeah.
It's an integrated mixed development.
Yeah.
I mean, after visit the show flat, I think MRT shelter all the way to the MRT station.
Yeah.
No need to worry, raining, no
Too
umbrella,
sunny,
this and
sweat.
that.
Yeah, all these are don't need, right?
And you also save your Grab cost lah. Grab very expensive,
Because cost
right?
online, that's
Yeah.
going to be ready estimated 2030.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
That's a
is
very
really,
important
yeah.
selling point, you know.
And then, I mean, Tampines, we already have a few more. So now we have
This integrated development that also has retail shops. The developers are actually pretty reputable. So
Capital
Land.
Land.
So in terms of Capital Land, they are quite good at
well known in managing a mall.
Yeah, managing a mall, which is very important. You can be assured that when it comes to the tenant mix of your retail shops, you'll be provided with a good mixture.
Yeah, so I feel it's not only for investment. I mean, for own stay,
I think it's perfect. Right? Yeah.
I mean, for own stay, important is like if you have so they can commute like using MRT and then hawker center. So now we also have the community center. I think best lah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 2, we have layout. Total, we have 10 different layout from 1+ study all the way to 5 bedrooms. So today we are not going to touch more on this layout wise. We will do another episode and then we will deep dive into a different type of layout, including facing. So remember to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification bell so that you won't miss out the new uploads. Wow, steady! So number 3 is quality and facility. So, I mean, many clients always say that OCR project, normally we cannot get a very good finishing. Yeah,
like
they all give
the
the average one. But then, after we visit the show flat, I will say that the qualities and the design and the layout, best.
Yeah, because this project is by 3 very reputable Singapore developers, right? Namely Capital Land, right? UOL and Singapore Land. And the main con is United Tech Constructions, a Singapore contractor with past projects like in Avenue South Residence, Clairvon, Amo Residence, Water Gardens. So nowadays, clients a bit more concerned with main con because, you know, as you've seen the news, sometimes main con will also go bust, especially the main con is a foreign company lah. So usually they'll feel a bit more confidence with a local main con, right? And as you have mentioned, yes, I think the finishes are very nicely done up because the palette wise is very neutral, very pleasing to the eyes. Don't have like shocking colors like blue or gold lah. Okay.
Very, I know.
Yeah,
what I mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, better don't say too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very, very neutral. I think it for the general public, almost anyone also can accept. And then, facilities-wise, being the largest land for an integrated development at 50,000 over square meters, you can be certain that you'll be a tourist lah in your own development for a while. Why? Because there's about 70 facilities and features for you to go around. There are 2 gyms, 2 KTV rooms, 2 co-working lounges for people who work from home, 4 function rooms, okay, 1 tennis court, because some people say, you know, must have tennis court lah, if not cannot buy, right? Yeah, plenty of pavilions, beautiful green spaces, right, for you to rest and relax after a day's work, right, and lots of landscaping for you to explore. Yeah, so it's really like, you know, I think the whole idea of it is really bring the national parks from overseas to this PARKTOWN development.
And don't forget, we have 2 50-meter lap pool.
Oh yes,
not like some so pathetic. Such a big development, only 1 so tiny pool.
Yeah, in the
this
middle.
One we have 2. Okay, no need to fight.
Let's talk about number 4, the pricing. This huge land was being bidded by 3 bidders, and eventually Capital Land, UOL, and Singapore Land won the highest bid. Yay! At $884 PSF PPR. This pricing is about 14% higher than the second highest bidder, which is All Green. That's the developer for Pasir Ris 8.
So what do you think the developer will launch? In what price?
Okay, so usually I will dig out the break-even price first. Okay, so as we can see, you know, developers will have a lot of other costs. Mainly your construction costs, your land financing costs, then they have legal team lah, marketing lah, you know, all this kind of additional costs, right? Chapalang costs lah, okay. Then with GFA harmonization also, there could be about 7% additional cost to that.
I think it's fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough, right? Plus a 25% profit margin, because this is a, you know, integrated development after all. So usually it will carry a little bit of premium, right, as compared to a normal development. So it works out to be about 2,220 PSF as a starting guide price.
Estimated about there lah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I understand Lentor Modern is already transacted, averaging is also about 2,002 per square foot.
For mixed development.
Yeah, for mixed development.
Not integrated, not correct. 6-in-1 integrated.
So PARKTOWN being the largest integrated, I think
quite reasonable lah. If you want us to compare the neighboring project prices and other integrated project prices, let us know in the comments below. Right? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell button so that you don't miss out on our new uploads.
So you know, Tampines, we have a lot of HDB upgraders with a good profit from their BTO. So I see the
recent transaction. Wow,
yeah,
amazing.
4 room how much? 4 room?
700 over K.
5 room?
8 to 900 over K.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. So last time this 900K is like very rare, right? But
Now Tampines,
yeah,
huh?
Tampines, yeah, and it's actually in Tampines North area. So this area has a lot of new BTOs. So you know, those people who are looking to upgrade, they'll be cashing out a lot from their first home lah. It's like their first pot of gold. Obviously, when you know, if you're an investor, right? After you collect keys, this could be one group of buyers where you can, you know, eventually sell
they'll
it
go
to.
for upgrades,
Yeah,
lah.
they'll go for upgrading lah.
And I think soon we will see the HDB $1 million.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know, if people just don't really want to wait for this for the BTO, or maybe they can't even get a BTO also. Yeah.
And then second thing is our Cross Island Line MRT. So when it's ready, so I think there will be more people willing. I mean, they will come and
To buy the project lah, because right now it's like that, right? Humans like to see the thing that's ready. So once they see the thing is ready, then they are willing to 掏那个钱出来 and buy the project, especially when it's ready to move in also. Yeah, so that will be your second exit strategy lah, which is your Cross Island Line when it's ready. And that's TOP 2030 estimated, provided there's no delay, right? And therefore, PARKTOWN's TOP is also very close to the Cross Island Line TOP date. Yeah. Third one?
Our Paya Lebar Abyss.
Yeah, so yeah.
But I believe there's many clients say, alamak, the Paya Lebar Abyss still so long. Yeah, but then again, when you want to wait until
When it's
realized,
then
then I
too late
think
already lah.
yeah, you have to pay more.
Yeah, way more.
True.
Yeah. So now come our favorite or fun part lah of today's project review of PARKTOWN. Using our snowflake analysis, we're gonna rate all the 5 factors. Okay. Rating 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Okay. So number 1, location and amenities.
And 3, 2, 1.
Wow, really? Okay. So why you minus 1 point?
Why minus 1 point? Of course, sure, we have those clients that drive, they don't have cars, so they might not need the MRT, all those things. But then I think majority of people still feel that the MRT is very important. Yeah,
Okay.
especially for their kids.
Okay.
So I minus that 1 point.
You minus that 1 point. Okay, I minus that 1 point was, of course, Tampines, you know, now they have so much connectivity, but still, of course, there are some people who find it's still in the further east, right? So maybe they feel it's not so near town, that kind of thing. But I think in general, you know, Singapore is really that big, okay? Anywhere with MRT, it's really livable, especially with so many amenities coming up. So of course, that's just one of the factors why it's not a full 5 points. Second factor, layout.
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 5. Wow! Hey, we never sing one honestly. Yeah. Okay. So why 5 leh?
Why 5? Okay, being a harmonization project, I think developer really put a lot of effort for the layout wise. So I personally feel based on the size that the developer give is really very functional. So it won't give you a feeling like, wow, so
Very
small,
cramped,
so
all this,
cramped,
right? Yeah.
all this. So that's the reason why I give it a 5.
Yeah.
So when you see the size of 900 over square feet, don't so worry. Oh, so small. Call us. We will bring you to the show flat and let you see yourself
Yeah.
why we give 5.
Yeah. So more detailed breakdown of the layout, you know, all this we'll touch on the next video lah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Our next episode.
Yeah, because we're gonna deep dive into it.
Yep.
Yeah. Third factor, quality and facilities. 1, 2, 3. 5. Okay.
Why I give 4?
Why
I say, why I give 4?
I always ask for first.
Okay, because for me, quality, this kind of thing is very
Subjective
subjective lah. So some clients, they do have their preference brand. Like some of my clients say, oh, washing
My
machine
gosh,
must buy LG. They only believe LG. Yeah, so I mean, that's the reason why I give 4. Yeah, but then for the facility wise, I would say good. Yeah, developer really
got put effort.
yes.
Yeah. They really put in a lot of green spaces.
Yes. Yeah. And I find there's a layering part.
Yeah.
For the facility wise.
Yeah, lor. So a bit like the canyon in Arizona, like that, all the layer of rocks. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. For me, I think the color palette is very very 顺眼. So you know, the tiles, the flooring, yeah, they are very it doesn't give me a headache. I walk in, I feel very at home. Yeah. So naturally, you know, I'm you know, I give it a 5 based on that. Yeah. So number 4 factor, pricing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So why that -1 point?
So I believe pricing is the most sensitive, and I think is the top priority factor
For most buyers.
Yeah, for most of the buyer, whether they are considering PARKTOWN or not. So of course, when we saying that at 2002, 2003, then our client say, 2002, 2003, siao ah, how to make money? But then I always believe, okay, today whatever you see is always very expensive. But 3, 4, 5 years later, you will see that, 哎呦，早知道我进场，早知道 I buy. So, remember one thing, buy and wait, not wait and buy. 对不？
Yeah. So again, why -1 point is also like it's a same concept, same feeling lah. Like buyers will feel like, wow, you know, 2002, 2003 Tampines area. So because it's a so-called record price for Tampines trading, but we compare to other developments, integrated or mixed developments in the recent launches, I feel it's very reasonable. But yeah, again, there's always a, you know, trying to balance the skill for our buyers. Yeah. So but don't worry, we'll be there to advise what is the, you know, right price to enter.
So the last one,
So
exit strategy.
Hey, number 5. 1, 2, 3. High five. Yeah. Wow, 满分.
Why? We already touched on the earlier video. Tampines, obviously, is not oversupply lah, based on just now whatever
the numbers
that we
that
already shared.
So if you're a HDB owner whose flat has already MOP, or you're a condo owner and thinking like, hey, why are my neighbors, you know, selling, or you're thinking of how to plan your next move, right? So you can text us or call us via this QR code here, right? So and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell button so that you don't miss out on our upload. That's it from us for this episode. Once again, I'm Madison.
I'm Michelle.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.